Yo, guys, so I just saw the Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell Miller. The first press conference kicked off today, about like 20 minutes ago. And man, that was dope. Jarrell Miller talked a lot of shit. Anthony Joshua, you could tell that he was kind of annoyed. Anthony Joshua was kind of annoyed with the things that Jarrell Miller was saying. Jarrell Miller was acting very immature, very childish, as he normally does. But it was funny. Jarrell Miller always makes me laugh. Anthony Joshua was saying that, he's going to pay, he's basically the landlord and he's coming to collect rent, and Jarrell Miller was talking about his story about, where he came from. He comes from the gutter. He comes from roaches and rats. He slept for 18 years, on the floor. He was talking about taking his, Anthony Joshua's mother out to a date, saying all this stuff. So that actually hyped me up. As I was watching this, I was actually getting hyped up for this fight. Just the shit talk, Jarrell Miller says that there's no way Anthony Joshua's going to stop him. Like I said, I think that this fight, the thing that I'm so curious about this fight is if Jarrell Miller could take Anthony Joshua's punches. By the way, Anthony Joshua said that Jarrell Miller has no punching power, and that's one of the things I mentioned in one of my past videos. I said that Jarrell Miller is not a puncher, and I think that is something that is going to play a part in this fight, because I think for Joshua, I think Joshua, in order for him to respect you, in order for Joshua to respect you, you have to have punching power. Alexander Povetkin was a small heavyweight, but he was a puncher. So that's why I think he was kind of cautious against Alexander Povetkin. But with Jarrell Miller, he's not a puncher. So I think AJ is going to be willing to let his hands go more. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited to find out if Jarrell Miller could take Anthony Joshua's best punches, because I'm telling you right now, if Jarrell Miller could take Anthony Joshua's best punches, and if this fight goes the second half, this could be a very competitive fight, because let's say Joshua starts gassing out. We don't know. These things happen in boxing. Let's say in the second half of the fight, Joshua starts slowing down. One thing I've always liked about Jarrell Miller is he has the energy to fight 12 rounds. You never see Jarrell Miller slow down. He's not a big puncher, but he has fast hands, and he has the ability to let these hands go nonstop for 12 rounds. So I want to find that out. I want to find out if it's round 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and if Jarrell Miller's still there. Because if he is still there, this fight might get interesting. Anthony Joshua says that Jarrell Miller really's only chance is to knock him out with a lucky punch. I think he could stop Joshua with accumulation of punishment. I think because Jarrell Miller's style is a guy that he goes to the body. He goes to the head. He tries to break his opponent down. He's not a big puncher, but he will slowly and gradually break and grind his opponent down. So this is why I always said if Jarrell Big Baby Miller were to beat Anthony Joshua, it would be just via TKO, after several rounds of being punished. But like I said, I don't think that's going to happen just because Anthony Joshua is very tough. Anthony Joshua says he's going to throw a jab down the pipe to Jarrell Miller, and then he's going to knock him out. I'm actually excited. This press conference actually excited me, dude. So, yeah, I actually can't wait to see it. Anyway, guys, what do you guys thought of the press conference? Jarrell Miller had me laughing all day. But I could tell that Jarrell Miller's taking this fight very seriously. I think he's going to come to fight. Again, I'm not picking him to win. Don't get it twisted. Don't come at me and say, you're saying he's going to beat. I already told you guys, I'm picking AJ to win. But I think that Jarrell Miller's coming to fight. And like I said, at the end of the day, we have to wait and see. Let's see what happens. Either Anthony Joshua's going to go in there and take him out of here in one round, or either this fight's going to be more competitive than people think. And I personally believe that this fight is more competitive than people think. Again, I'm not saying Jarrell Miller's going to beat AJ. I do believe he's going to beat him. But I think it's more competitive than people believe. Anthony Joshua was joking, saying that, after I beat Jarrell Miller, I'm going to be fighting in the States, in Brooklyn again, But, I think he was joking. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the press conference. And then, that's it. I'm out.